What a day. What a lovely, lovely, lovely day. Welcome one. Welcome all. to Tardis Wiki Roulette. How are we all doing today? I am alive. Yeah, I've always been alive, and I always will be alive because I will never die. Unlike the Assad regime. It's a beautiful day today here on this wonderful planet we call Earth. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? Discord up. There we go. There we go. What you're doing fine, Cookie Boy. I'm meowdy to you too. You have Julius Pringles to add to our beautiful wheel. I will do introductions to in a moment. I'm very, very sleepy right now, so it will be a slow starting TardisWiki Wiki Roulette today. I would like to say that I spent all day yesterday working on the Christmas video for Something Blue Audio. How many Santas have been in Doctor Who? However, I also spent a lot of time playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so that would technically not be true. And I was also streaming on Wild Magic. Follow Wild Magic at Twitch or whatever. I don't care. So this is TardisWiki Wiki Roulette. We've done 45 of these, so I mean you should be familiar with the premise right now, by now. However, I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm Ryan. This is Alan right here, and together we take suggestions from you guys. We spin those suggestions around in a wheel. We look up those suggestions on TardisWiki Wiki Roulette, and then hopefully a good time ensues. At least it's worked that way thus far. Hopefully it will continue to do so. We have a subreddit now, apparently, which is very funny. Nice work, Craig. Do we have Julius Pringles? I believe we have Julius Pringles, yes. Did you account for the BBC ident where the characters watch Doctor Who and the lights in the shape of Santa are seen? I did not account for that one, no. I didn't account for all of them because I have to do another one next year. So I have to leave some out. Gotta do how many Santas are in Doctor Who too. What is Kind Master, Craig? Or an addendum video? Yeah, I do it. That's what you do. You see, you intentionally don't include everything, and then you make an addendum video. And then you turn on ads on both of them. Faction Paradox Santa may or may not be in the video. We will have to see. Najawin, why is the Faction Paradox Santa like Judge Holden from Blood Meridian? Why are these just describing Judge Holden from Blood Meridian? Like, what's going on there? You reckon that was a deliberate choice from Lawrence Miles to be like an edgy wedgy boy? Or do you think it's like purely a coincidence? Because he strikes me as someone who would have read Blood Meridian and decided to make it their entire personality. Kind Master is an editing tool. It's like TikTok but for edits. I do not think the Zygon porno has a Santa. No, sorry. Lols didn't write it. Who wrote it then? Who wrote it then? Which one did he show up in? Wasn't he in the 11th Day Empire? I don't know. I like the DC comic where Santa hand delivers coal to Darkseid. That is pretty good, yeah. If I was to do a best Santas like list, he would definitely show up on it. Greetings, Aristide. We should probably do our first wheel spin though. I know Alan is anxiously waiting to do his fucking job. Because he, unlike me, Alan is a professional and spent all night rehearsing. You want me to add a random page? Abyss of Death for the wheel? Okay. I will put Abyss of Death in there. I'll even hand type it. Like a fancy man. How about that? Probably spell it wrong, but I mean, that's the risk you take. Reject edgy badass Santa, embrace jolly old Saint Nicholas. I disagree. You embrace jolly old Saint Nicholas, who is also a badass. That's what you do. You have Santa be like incredibly wholesome and played incredibly straight, but you also have them be at the absolute top of the power tier of any universe. universe they're in. Like, that's how you do it. Mop for the wheel. Then that explains everything. Hello, Bruce Simmons. Good to see you today. How frightfully good to see you. I will add mop to the wheel. Right underneath James Goss in universe. We cancelled Cormac McCarthy. Did we? Is that a joke? Is that like a really horrible morbid joke? What do you mean we cancelled Cormac McCarthy? When did we cancel Cormac McCarthy? No! Did I not hear? What? What? I like Cormac McCarthy. Why? What did he do? What did he do? Who is more powerful, Grinch or Santa with a gun? Well, I mean, Santa, as described already, the correct interpretation of Santa, the Socratic ideal of Santa, is that you have him be jolly and wholesome, but also be like a reality warper, basically. So you've got that, and then you give him a gun on top of that. I mean, the Grinch is just like basically an incel with like lots of body hair. They're not really bringing much to a combat encounter, to be honest. Yeah, the Grinch does indeed get glicked. That is 100% true. The Grey Man's race for the wheel. Just in your free time, Google Cormac McCarthy Vanity Fair. Why would I do that when I can have you all watch me get really disappointed in real time? And then that would make for good content, because I don't have a soul. I'm just a machine. Unironically working for a major corporation, I would add. That is what, if you were a YouTuber and you make a bit of scratch doing YouTube, that is what you are doing. So what did he do? What did he do? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's terrible. That's terrible. Turns out Cormac McCarthy is a nonce, so... Was a nonce. Because he's in hell now. It's crazy how quick your opinion on someone can do a 180, right? Alright, let's, Mustard on the beat. Desperately tries to salvage the tone of this Tardis Wiki Roulette. I think we need a wheel spin, like, right now. Like, right at this fucking second. Watch it land on Jimmy Savile now. Alright. Alright. Save us, Alan. Mustard not even once. I like honey mustard quite a lot. Honey mustard is fucking delicious. Spin the wheel, Alan. Let's go. Save us. A million spheres. I hope this is something that's okay. Who do you think would win in a fight? A lion or a million bees? Let's do a poll. Who would win in a fight? A lion or a million bees? Start poll. Let's go. You'd win? That's not the question. The worst part is that the article is written horror. I love how someone immediately voted for a million bees. Is that real? So, oh, is that really how did this creep get in here, Professor? Short story, is that real? Go away, Meta Business Suite. How did this creep get in here, Professor? Short story. Alright, I'll do that. That was me, the beast with Winnie's. A male or female lion? Female lion. We're highballing the lion as much as we can because we know it's such a big disadvantage. So female lion. Okay. Cinematic. Is this a real... It is a real thing. Oh my god. Why would you put that in? After the day we've had already. Oh dear. Alvin and the Chipmunks is not on here. Cookie Boy has straightened that one out. I can already tell this is going to be one of those episodes. What happened today? So basically, do you know who Al-Assad is in Syria? He got overthrown and he's fled to Moscow. And we're all very happy about it. That's the big news thing that happened today. And I found out about Cormac McCarthy, but that happened in November. So that's more on my personal journey than anything geopolitical. There you go. This has been your update of the news with Ryan. Oh dear. That is big news. It is big news. Yeah, no, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's a sleepy day for me, personally, but it's a good day. Thank you for the news with Ryan. We're going back to the wheel show now. It's fine. What did it land on? It landed on Million Spheres. Okay, we're going to get Million Spheres up now. We're going to actually do the show now. It's okay. Alright, here we go. This looks interesting, actually. We're doing like cosmological stuff right out the front. I'm tired too. It's okay. And after this, I'm streaming for 4 more hours tonight. So, I get you. I'm not looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to it because I do enjoy doing it and I have fun. But I have never been this tired doing it, so it's gonna be touch and go. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need all of your support to get through this. What happened to write a Doctor Who from scratch? I didn't really have the viewership that this does, so I just kept doing this. I told you what I'm all about. I would be happy to do another one again, though. I would be happy to do another one again. I will run a poll later on in this episode. Remind me in like 10 minutes. I'll run a poll. We'll do yes or no for Thursday. And if enough of you vote yes, I will do a Doctor Who from scratch on Thursday. Because I know that a lot of people have been asking me to do them. And I know I've been on a break from it for a while, so... Perhaps it would be wise to do them, but not weekly. I think that would be a good idea. I think doing them as like an occasional treat would be good. And I also think that scheduling them down. But monthly, I could do monthly. I could easily do monthly. Sellout. I am a sellout. What? This is my job. I make no illusions about that. I make no illusions about that. That's not true. I do have some principles that I will hold to. I won't take a sponsorship from something I don't use, so you will never see me advertising Raid Shadow Legends on anything. I will put mid-roll ads in my videos, though. That's how it works. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend I'm better than anyone else. I like to think that's the real reason you will watch. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We're doing a Million Spheres now. Read your message. Hang on. Start another poll that say what is the best movie, Alvin and the Chipmunks or Borderlands movie. I mean, from my understanding, a lot of people actually like the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie, and I've not met a single person who likes the Borderlands movie. It's horrible. I've not seen it, but like, I actually care about the Borderlands universe, and yeah, it's horrible. It's like an early 2000s tier, like, adaptation. It's awful. Chase the bag. You gotta chase the bag, exactly. And if you guys decided to chase bags, I would obviously support you in your endeavors as well. Just don't do TardisWiki Roulette, it's mine. I'd come down like the hammer of Thor on someone if they tried that. British people will be like, oi oi, Alvin and the Chipmunks, innit? Alright. Let's actually read this fucking page now. Let's go. We are 17 minutes in and I haven't even read one word from this. Timeship Encyclopedia Blackjack. I literally only have context from playing Tales from the Borderlands. Borderlands 2 is like a really good piece of like leftist media. It's like, it's pretty based. It's good. It's also like got some problems, but it's very good. Borderlands 3 drops the ball a little bit on some areas, but overall is okay. Borderlands 1 kind of doesn't count because it doesn't even really have a story. Play GTA 5 on the next Wild Magic stream. I do have GTA 5. I could. You should get Borderlands 2, Soto. Get Borderlands 2 or get Borderlands the Handsome Collection. That's the best experience you will have of the Borderlands universe, especially if you like Tales from the Borderlands. It ties in really strongly to that. But yeah, no, you deserve to experience going up against Handsome Jack as the main villain. It's one of the most satisfying ludonarrative experiences that you can have in like a video game. Borderlands 2. Amazing. Read the EL page. No, I'm talking about Borderlands. They started me on a tangent. They know what they're doing. No, I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this before one of you mentions Baldur's Gate. Morty Smith. We might have already done that. Is that... That's from that show, Family Guy, right? You know, I stopped watching Rick and Morty after season 3, guys. I was just like, well, this has lost something. And I never really got it back. If this stream gets 5 likes, Ryan will watch Shaggy Dog. No, I won't. Fuck off. It's from the new norm. Was the master making a Borderlands reference when he called Jack Harkness handsome No! It's the other way around. Handsome Jack is a Doctor Who reference. There's like a shit ton of Doctor Who references in Borderlands. It's the other way around. Yeah, straight up. So when they were originally storyboarding Borderlands 2, they used Handsome Jack and a picture of Jack Harkness as like the placeholder for the villain, and they never came up with a better name than Handsome Jack, basically. That's the real story. That's genuinely what it is. It's the other way around. The master is, Allah forgive me, a gamer. Back at the new norm. I don't think the new norm jokes are ever going to stop. I have a feeling the new norm jokes are going to vastly outlive the new norm itself. Was the 8th Doctor making a new norm reference when he said he was non-binary? The real question is the new norm simply a knee-jerk response to the 8th Doctor saying that he was non-binary? That's the real question there. Like the streamer or dogs you. You should like the stream though, it does really help me out. Think of a pop song. Think of a bad pop song and I'll read the lyrics in an amusing voice. Do that and I'll give me lots of likes. How many likes do I have right now? Let's see. Let's see. I still haven't read this fucking page. I have, nah, come on guys, you can do better than this. Alright, if I get 7 likes, pick a terrible song. If I get, actually I'll do a good song. If I get 7 likes, I will do the lyrics to John Pertwee's Doctor Who song. The one where he is singing as Doctor Who. But I need 7. I need 7. I need Sylvester McCoy likes to make that happen. And I just saw it go up by 1. So I know you can all hear me. Alright, and I need to run that other poll as well. 6! We're so close! Look, let's see. By the way, the A Million Bees won the poll with 100% of the vote. Oh dear. Alright, right from scratch on Thursday. Because it's Christmas. I'll theme it around Christmas. There you go. This is not Poggers! Sylvester McCoy. My favourite Sylvester McCoy quote is from the Airzone solution, and it's bollocks, is it? Hang on. Why is the left sidebar squished in? I don't know, because I don't think I've got it set up right. I think that's my fault. 1 second. Oh no, it's gone completely now. Well, that ruined everything. There we go. Good spot. Very good spot. Ah, it appears that we have done it. Well, I'm going to read this page first, because I know some of you are about to fucking explode. So, I'm going to put you out of it. It's fine. It's fucking dead on 50-50 right from scratch. That is the thing. If I do a right from scratch, you will miss out on a Tardis Wiki roulette. So think carefully about what you want on Thursday. I'm the one who needs to replicate the issue and fix it. Changes dependent on how your browser window is sized. That is true. That is true. That is a true. Alright, I'm going to read this article now. Hopefully. I've been saying that for... How long has it been now? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. 1 second. Moving my mic. By one account, the Doctor's universe existed in a multiverse formed by the intersection of the realm of law and the realm of chaos, known as the Million Spheres. The 11th Doctor believed himself to be an instance of a heroic archetype that occurred through the multiverse. The cycle of universal regeneration was present across the entire multiverse, with law and chaos switching places as the dominant forces of reality in an event known as the conjunction of the Million Spheres. The Ghosts' worlds regularly migrated through these universes. I need to know what Ghosts' worlds are now, so I'm going to quickly add Ghost worlds to the wheel, because that sounds sick. The Guide Sensors were among the first inhabitants of the Doctor's universe to map the multiverse. Raynark of the Rim, a censor, once discovered a universe he thought represented the multiverse, which became known as Raynark's Multiverse by theoretical astrophysicists. Pros, the coming of the Terraphiles. This multiverse, being the setting of the Michael Moorcock multiverse, was established in the 1961 novelette The Sundered Worlds. Raynark of the Rim was a character from this novel. In the works of Moorcock, the recurring name of the Million Spheres originates from the Coram novel. So is Michael Moorcock, is it just set in the Doctor Who universe? How does that work exactly? Can someone like explain that at length? Like how does all the Michael Moorcock stuff like connect to Doctor Who? Explain it to me. Like I'm 4 years old, because I am. This is a fake beard. I can just take it off whenever I want. Everything is set. I know, but I need to know how concrete this one is. I'm like learning about all of this stuff as I go with you guys, and then I make it into videos. Moorcock's works are all set in his multiverse, so he wrote a Doctor Who novel and said the Doctor Who universe is one universe in that multiverse. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed right there. Now I need to work out a way to stretch that out into 8 minutes. But that's a completely different challenge. From what I have told, each novel is set in a slightly different reality in that multiverse anyway. That's pretty interesting. Ryan, I just pull out an Uno reverse card. What? Why? What do you mean you pull out an Uno reverse card? Moorcock sounds like a British insult. Moorcock sounds like it. Michael Moorcock sounds like a British porn star. Michael Moorcock Multiverse sounds like a porn DVD. Is a very detailed real world page you could use. Thank you, I appreciate that. I need to just ask you guys. I need to be like, guys, where do I look at for this stuff? I need to do that from now on with my videos. I'll probably end up making better videos because of it, so... My Santa one's pretty good, though. I put Michael Moorcock Multiverse on the wheel. That's good for a video digression. I know, I think that Michael Moorcock, that stuff, I think that's definitely worth a video. I think there's a lot you could look into there. He takes previously established lore for his suggestions. What a Chad move to do. You should do that. No, read my message from before. Oh. Notably, Moorcock wrote a short story before the War Games which featured a Lord of Time, or Kronak, who people had names like the Wanderer. Oh, shit! You know what's good about that as well, if we're talking about it from a purely mercenary point of view, is I can point that out and be like, is Doctor Who just ripping off ideas? It would be really weird if I already had a video about that, huh? Doctor Who shamelessly knocks off fucking everything. There's episodes of Doctor Who that have come out that I'm pretty sure are just rip-offs of fan films. Like, Doctor Who straight up just knocks off everything in its sight. And it has done since, like, the beginning of Doctor Who. It just is what it is. I don't know. I don't really read EU stuff, so I don't know who he is. Who is? Using the multiverse as the justification for changing lore and backstories as he goes along. So you take the opposite view? What's your view on the matter? My view on the matter is that theme, plot, and character come first, and that a story has to be good, and that lore should be used to enhance a story. I'm more concerned with thematic contradiction than like a time and date contradiction. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at. Michael Moorcock is a sci-fi writer unrelated to Doctor Who. Wrote a Doctor Who novel for the 50th anniversary. Is kind of publicity stunt. He's a legend in the field, been working since the 1960s. Yes! His most famous characters are Elric and Jerry Cornelius. He also wrote a big essay talking a lot of shit about J.R.R. Tolkien, which is the main thing I know him for. That's why I'm not a fan. Never forget that Doctor Who stole Dr. Omega. I know, I literally, yeah, I mean, watch my video. I learned about that on this stream, and then I made a fucking video about it, and it got a ton of views. Thanks guys, you're the best. Thank you for this education. I'm just waiting for Michael Scott's new series so I can try it. It's the guy from The Office is writing for Doctor Who. Are we sure that that's a good idea? Didn't you hear what happened to Scott's tots? Alright, let's see. Let's spin the wheel again. No, wait. Let's deliver on the premise of the show. You're all tuning in to what? Now, the Alchemist / Nicholas Flamel series. I declare regeneration. I feel like we might have fallen into chaos a little bit here. And you've literally missed one wheel spin, Xavier. You've literally missed one wheel spin and it's million worlds. And then this entire thing has been made up of tangents and digressions. It's the best episode so far. The Office is peak. I don't care what anyone says. The Office is fucking peak. The Office might be like pedestrian, but it's masterfully executed. And if you admire craft, you have to admire that aspect of it. No, The Office is peak. We do need to. Why do we need to have that discussion? Why do we need to have that discussion? Why? I know. I think Xavier's in with the O. What are you talking about? Not my thing, but I can see why it resonates. Yo, yeah, it's absolutely like normie TV. Absolutely. However, it's also really, really well made. So, I mean, I like it. Thoughts on Community? Amazing. Community is a fantastic show. And even though it wasn't immensely financially successful, it was really influential on, like, shows after it. Like, I see a little bits of Community in, like, every show that comes out now. It's good. I embrace Community, and as an autistic man, I really like Ahmed a lot. It's a very good portrayal. It's a good show. You have to do a Doctor Who from scratch this Thursday. Cool. I'm okay with that. We'll write a Doctor Who Christmas special from scratch. We'll try and bring in some normies. I like Community, yeah, even if a lot of it hasn't aged well. I mean, nothing ages well eventually. Everything eventually ages poorly. I'm ashamed of still liking the IT crowd. I mean, to be fair, a lot of those actors aren't transphobic. From my understanding, Matt Berry is one of the loveliest men to ever exist. So, I mean, you've got that. Do you like What We Do in the Shadows, guys? Do we like What We Do in the Shadows in this house? I love What We Do in the Shadows. I do need to watch the new season. I haven't had time because of all this, but next time on TardisWiki Wiki Roulette, Felicia will take over for 2 episodes. You motherfuckers would not survive Felicia hosting this show. Everything's poorly aged eventually. 15th Doctor probably. Yes, that is true. There's literally a bit in the new season of Doctor Who where, like, they go like, oh, thank God for fascist governments doing databases of people's DNA. Like, there's literally a bit like that. So the new season is already aged poorly, and it's only just come out. Wait, what's this with the IT crowd? It was created by Glinner. So, I mean, and there's literally, like, an episode where one of the characters has a relationship with a trans lady, and it's super rough. Doctor Who is pre-existing cosmic truth, which just so happens to have been brought out multiple times, including in 1963. I said that! And I agree with that statement. I agree with that statement. I'm pretty sure if I bothered to, like, look into it, I could find evidence of, like, Doctor Who figures existing in, like, ancient mythology and shit. If I really wanted to. Fucking Odysseus. Fuck you. There you go. What is the thing where David Tennant plays a trans woman? Perhaps we ought to spin the wheel. Perhaps we ought to not spin the wheel for the rest of this episode. It is. I said ancient mythology. I agree with you that Doctor Who is mythology. I completely agree with you. I think it should be in the public domain. So does Alan. Alan. Oh, third time's the charm, I guess. Depeche Mode. How about Depeche Mode? If Depeche Mode aged poorly? Does the lead singer, like, hate Albanians or some shit? Like, have they aged poorly? Do we know this, chat? Probably. No? Okay, good. Yeah, I like Depeche Mode. I think they're a good band. I mean, their music has... Lead singer ate a baby sadly. Oh god. Who has? Okay. Right. I was about to say I don't even know what that is, but then you opened the article and I was the one who rewrote it. Depeche Mode was a musical group. They made an album called Ultra. In 2005, the Ninth Doctor visited an HMV and asked for gift recommendations. Jeff Cliff told him that Ultra was the best CD in the whole world. The Doctor left the store empty-handed. Oh my god! On Ghost Beach, the 15th Doctor plays a live version of Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode on the TARDIS jukebox. Though he talks about meeting Martin Gore, one of the founding members who also wrote the song, and even specifies it was recorded in Berlin in the summer of 1990, the story makes no explicit reference to the name of the band. There are 15th Doctor audios, by the way. That's cool. How can you be so knowledgeable and yet so unaware? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about me? Who are you referring to with that? Because that definitely applies to me. Me? Oh! So, not knowing who Depeche Mode is. Oh. I mean, people have blind spots, you know? Sherlock Holmes doesn't know that the Earth goes around the sun. Who are Depeche Mode again? No, I know who Depeche Mode are. I'm 34. Of course I know who Depeche Mode are. Right, let's spin the wheel. TARDIS Tales is universe. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm scared now. Oh! Okay. Well, this is interesting. Our universe was home to TARDIS Tales, a version of the 8th Doctor and Lizzie Sinclair, a version of Izzy Sinclair. The inhabitants of this universe were humanoid animals, with TARDIS Tales being a cat and Lizzie Sinclair being a lizard. TARDIS Tales got kicked out of Fishy Luigi's and attempted to sneak in with the assistance of Lizzie Sinclair. The 8th Doctor of another universe briefly experienced the local counterpart's life when he was shown his various possible lives by the Glory. Comic, The Glorious Dead. Oh, there we go. I guess there's a Doctor Who furry universe, yes. Meanwhile, me assembling a Ruby Sunday cosplay with the screen accurate items, that's pretty based. I like that. Is Lizzie Sinclair related to you, Ryan? Are you saying that I look like a lizard? What are you implying by that, Craig? I don't understand. What do you mean by this? I would say I was more of an apish individual, personally, but... Am I a lizard? I'm not a lizard, no. I'm not a lizard. Promise I'm not a lizard. Those...
The chocolate money.
Oh, yeah. I'll take some of those. Thank you. You the best. They want you to host the show.
Hell no.
There, you hear that? You wouldn't survive. I told them they wouldn't. Are you a great ape or a lesser ape? I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm the greatest ape. Because other people say that about me. You're a pretty mediocre ape? No, you're a great ape. I would say that you're a pretty great ape. So, seize Najawin. Why are we seizing Najawin? Why are we seizing them? So today I want to talk to you about the greatest woman I ever met. Oh! Oh, cause Ryan Sinclair. Ryan, did I buy an NFT? No, I'm not a fucking moron. I will sell them though. No, I won't. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? I'm gonna spin the wheel. This is our third wheel spin of the day, people. This is why we have almost 250 things on the wheel. Shut up! Make a most important... You're not the only Ryan in the universe. I know. I'm not the only Ryan with dyspraxia in the universe either. That was spooky, you know, because like Graham talks and acts a lot like my dad as well. So like it was all very, very, very fucking surreal when the 11th season of Doctor Who started. I am the only Ryan who keeps it, yeah. Oh my god, it's like Series 11 was made for you. Oh god. Do you play Call of Duty, Ryan? I don't play Call of Duty, no, unfortunately. I don't really vibe with Call of Duty. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't play Call of Duty. I am thinking of starting Warframe up again for my streams, and that has like co-op and it's free. So you guys can play Warframe with me if you want, if I can get that going. I aren't him then? I'm not him then. No, unfortunately, I am not. He does play FIFA as well, and I don't play FIFA either. Radioactive Cheese, now in a barbecue Dalek flavour. Of course you don't play COD, it's not Doctor Who. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 isn't Doctor Who either, but I do play that. Borderlands 2 is Doctor Who. I do play that. There's a bit where the little robot guy says Alon-Z. That's how much they love Doctor Who. Call of Duty. No, well, like Call of Duty. To the wheel. There you go. BG3 is indeed gay like Doctor Who. That is true. We could always make Baldur's Gate 3 canon. Please make Baldur's Gate 3 canon. If you make Baldur's Gate 3 canon, you will up the net quality of the writing of Doctor Who by like 4%. So, yeah, I would do that. Najawin is trying to convince me to play Doki Doki Literature Club. And I'm not doing it. At least until I make affiliate. And I'll do it. What's going on here? Samuel Preston was a 14-year-old reader of the website Doctor Who. In March 2005, he found the site and told his grandfather about it, but his grandfather told him to never look at it again. Samuel crept into his grandfather's office and found his diary about the time he was in Auschwitz, Germany during World War II. This got a bit edgy-wedgy really quickly, didn't it? When he saw a man he believed to be a Nazi attempting to escape, his grandfather shot him, then locked him in a cell, taking a photograph as evidence. His grandfather also discovered a strange box in a field nearby. Later, he found that the cell was empty and the box had vanished. Samuel claimed that the photo stuck in the diary showed the Doctor. What? Very weird. Lottie's story was removed from Have You Seen This Man by its fourth update, presumably removed for its perceived trivialization of the Holocaust. Yeah, I would say. And or its somewhat ambiguous connection of the Doctor with Nazism, probably intended as a commentary on the German uniform jacket used as part of the Ninth Doctor's costume. This is an interesting entry. It is very interesting, yes. You know what else is interesting? Why did you write Ass Pounder 64 in the chat, Craig? I'm not putting that on the wheel. That's for Alan's private time. Delete what? Yeah, delete stuff that spoils part of any game I might be playing on Wild Magic, you fucks. That includes you, Craig. In fact, that goes especially for you, Craig. Because you're a naughty boy. Yeah, please don't spoil things for me. I actually really like the storytelling aspect of video games, so play Friday the 13th again. Oh dear. Alan likes to spin himself in his free time. It's true. It's true, he does. See? He admits it. He's not ashamed. He doesn't think it's something that it should be ashamed of. Alright, Cleveland Brown, I guess. See, where is this going? Because I know it's going somewhere. And I know that I don't trust any of you. Alan likes spinning himself on the What a day. By the way, make a Twitch and follow Ryan. Yeah, you get 4 more hours of this on Mondays to Thursdays if you make a Twitch and follow me. I missed it. Void Productions in the chat, by the way. I thought I saw them. Go follow Void Productions, by the way. They make really good Doctor Who type stuff. It's really good. And other things too. Go follow them. Shout out to Void Productions. Paper Plane and Something Blue collab. When? That's a good question. That's a good question. What will you be streaming? I'm doing Baldur's Gate tonight. We're actually in Baldur's Gate finally. We were supposed to do a murder mystery episode yesterday, but I immediately caught the murderer, like fucking almost instantly. So that went out the window really quickly, and we just kind of roamed around and did side questy shit. Today, however, I am finally going to be addressing my hideously overflowing inventory, and we're doing a shopping episode. So it should be pretty good. Happy to have caught you too. Good to see ya. Good to see you, Mr. MWorks. So yeah, when the Jenny Wiki returns, the Jenny Wiki returns when enough of you request it. I'm doing a write from scratch now on Thursday because of this, because of you guys. I listen to my audience, like, that's the thing. I just try to give you guys as much influence on this show, on what I do as possible. Because at the end of the day, like, you're the guys who decide to take the time out and actually watch my stuff. So, you know. Play Among Us? Isn't that like a dead meme now? Isn't Among Us, like, done? Pretty sure that's been done for a while. You spoiler, so prophet of Alan. I know, I'm gracious like that. Alright. Ooh, what the hell was that? Oh. it was cat-related shenanigans, we're okay. Less popular, but still around. Just like Doctor Who. Right. Remember when everyone thought that Russell... There's no page for Cleveland Brown, by the way. I'm going to have to spin the wheel again. Remember when everyone thought that Russell coming back was going to, like, make Doctor Who David Tennant big again? And then it didn't, and we're all like, oh no! I don't think it's going to get, like, cancelled or anything. I'm not, like, a doomsayer or nothing. And, I liked the last season. I do think it's funny, though. Go to Who's Where to... Who's where to see a glitched page? Okay, I will do that. I will do that. I mean, it's bigger, but TV has just changed so much. Yeah, that it is true that it's still like very successful by the metrics of like a TV show in 2024. That is true. The idea that it's failing is a bit nonsensical, but it definitely doesn't have the cultural like gravity and pull that it used to. Imagine what are you doing, Craig? Okay, you're oh. Najawin, you made that joke at the stream yesterday. Re-air the Web Planet and sweep the rain. They should re-air the Web Planet on the same day as the Super Bowl, just to spite the Yanks. I know, I love the joke. It is a good joke. Ryan, seen the page yet? The glitched page? No. Actually, I looked it up. No. The answer is no. The answer is no. Sorry. Did we already? No. There was no Cleveland Brown page. There's no Who's There page. What? Tardis Wiki Pibby glitch. I lost track a long time ago. Final girl. Alright, I have to ask. I know it's another digression, but I don't care. Why do you love the Web Planet? Why? Justify it to me. Defend it. I've never ever heard someone defend it. I've literally made that joke before. If you want to come up to the bat and do it, I'm not going to stop you. You also don't have to and are not obligated to anyway. But do it at the same time. The Zabi are trans. I guess that's 1 star, so that gives it 2 stars. Keep going. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Why is that so true? Look, some people were into ovipositors. That doesn't make it a good episode, just because they fly. Lots of things can fly. You know what flies? A football in the movie The Room. That doesn't make The Room good. See my above message if you do want to see the glitch page. Kind of. Tardis Wiki Pibby glitch. Posted a link to the glitched page on Discord. Oh, how very helpful of you. I will grab that real quick. Very kind of you to do that, Cookie Boy. Okay, let's look at a glitched page. Oh, damn it. No, load in. Load in, you fuck. Is that what glitched pages look like? Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, let's go back to the actual game. Let's go back to the game. Which we've barely played today. Oh wait, no, we're looking up Final Girl. We're looking up Final Girl's page. Can you tell that I have ADHD? When June Gazpacho entered the bar Insolence with her shirt seared with burns, hair frazzled and blood on her lip, she apparently looked like a final girl who just knocked out Ghostface with a pizza oven tray. That is awful, awful fucking text. The final girl is a... Which one of you wrote it? Plum pudding! Oh my god! Why pizza? I want to know why the pizza. Like, what was the decision there? You're not... If you're not good enough but bad for heaven, but bad enough for hell, you're banished to the zero. Used in the Scream film series. Pizza. When Ryan realizes he can click history, we're all doomed. What, like this? Now I can see who's responsible for this. That's how I know. That's how I know which person vandalized the Answer Doctor page on the Fan Doctor Wiki. I know which bitter, jealous little prick vandalized the Answer Doctor page on the Fan Wiki, because I just had to check the history and I saw you there. Anyway, you know who you fucking are. Real fans know the right name for the movies is Stab. That is true, the right name for the movies is Stab. It was Checkout. I know who it was. And if you really want to know who it was, you can just go and check the history yourself, because it's still up there. Real question, is the Answer Doctor in his first incarnation? No. No. No, he's not. He's a far future incarnation. He's like far enough down the timeline that enough stuff has happened that nothing that happens in the actual TV show could possibly affect like future stuff that happens in the Answer Doctor series. Like, for all we know, there have been like 50 Masters and like 100 Doctors in between the Answer Doctor and the TV show, because I wanted to create enough gap to be able to tell the stories that I wanted to tell. That's my real answer, Bruce Simmons. What's your suggestion, Craig? History. Just the concept of history. Okay, we can do that. I'm adding history to the wheel. We're on 240 entries on the wheel, by the way. Well done, everyone. I'm very proud of you all. I've stopped counting like 500 regenerations ago, Doctor. Yeah, he's like really old and tired of this shit at this point. He's very like over it. I'm trying to think of a good analogy for it, but yeah, no, yeah, he's just tired. He's very fiery and passionate too, but he's sick of being like, he's like a chew toy. You know what I mean? I make him go through a lot. I make him suffer a lot. Check it out. You'll like it. Why is he called the Answer Doctor? He's called the Answer Doctor because I kept getting told by people, you need to come up with a fun name for your doctor because that's what we all do. Like the little red doctor or the fucking groovy doctor or whatever. I kept getting told I have to come up with a name like that, and I was like, I don't want to though, because that's not my scene. And then I got told I have to over and over, so I was like, okay, fine. And then someone suggested the Answer Doctor. I think it was Jed T.E. Rhodes, and I was like, that actually sounds kind of cool. I'll take that. And that's the genuine story. Why he's called the Answer Doctor? He's the answer to the universe's question, Doctor Who. That is also true. What is it with fan doctors? I don't get it either. I don't like it. I've never liked it. I've got a record saying I don't like it. Just call yourselves the Doctor and let it speak for itself. Because if you really are, it'll shine through. That's how I feel about it. The fucking Groovy Doctor goes hard. Have you seen the Groovy Doctor? Have you guys checked out the Groovy Doctor? He's like Doctor Who, but he's aware he's in a Doctor Who fan audio. It's like a Deadpool kind of thing. It's really good, and the guy who plays him is a friend of mine, and he does a very good job of it. All roads do indeed lead to Jed. That's a fan Doctor that I would actually unironically recommend people check out. I would also recommend that people check out the Goblin Doctor as well, which is just the Doctor, but he's like code switched as a goblin, as a goblin type character. So they're all like, yeah, but they're still the Doctor. It's fucking incredible. A lot of their stories are about mental health and stuff. It's really good. Sylvester is the real Goblin Doctor. That is true. Yeah, very Sylvester McCoy-esque, actually. I think you'll like it. Honestly, I just subverted. The War Doctor was supposed to be called the Warrior, but it was dropped lightly due to him not having the name Doctor, so it wasn't as marketable. I like that. I like that too. We all spin. No, fuck you. We're digressing again. It's how it works. I think there is a caveman Doctor. I think there is one. Borad! Stick up the Borad. The woke Doctor. Honestly, you'd be surprised at how fucking anti-woke the fan Doctor community can be. Could be pretty bad sometimes, I don't know, but that's okay. There's also some really cool people in the community as well. It's kind of a mixed bag, I would say. I don't collaborate with a lot of people for a reason. The conservative Doctor, there are definitely those. Remember the Doctor Who fan films about anti-vaxxers and 9/11? To be fair, those are both very different, because I think the person who did the 9/11 one might have actually been mentally ill and not realised that it was like a bad thing to do. The people who did the anti-vaxxer one, though, like they were definitely conservative. The MAGA Doctor. Oh dear, there's a lot of neoliberal doctors. Doctor Who fans, try not to be completely antithetical to the themes of the show. Challenge level impossible. Yeah, no, you're right. I would have voted for Obama a third term of... That's it! That's the vibe. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Yeah, no, yeah. We should get back to the wheel spinning. Oh dear. Whoops, I've gotten blacklisted again. Oh dear. Maybe it'll be for something I actually fucking did this time. The Confederate Doctor. I'm curious to see if there's any discussion, as any symbology in media where changing the timelines is viewed as a bad thing. The hospital homophobic Doctor. Oh dear. The new Doctor ain't the same as the old Doctor. I think we should make the Wheel Doctor. Unironically, I think we should make the Wheel Doctor. I'm gonna let you guys make a fan doctor. We'll call him the Wheel Doctor. You can do whatever you want. It feels a little bit authoritarian. I agree. I agree. That's actually a big theme in the Answer Doctor series, is that he does change time. He does do something the Doctor would normally do, and it's very much the right thing to do. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Trying to catch up on 4 minutes I missed at 2 times speed. I can't imagine what I sound like at 2 times fucking speed, man. Writing from scratch to include the Wheel Doctor, see that? That right there is an idea. I like that. Craig, shut up and skibbity. This is a lesson for you, Void. Do you notice how every time they're like, say the line, Bart? I'm like, no, fuck you. That's the correct way to deal with crowds. Not gonna lie, the Doctor goes hard if you tie it into the Doctor's plot. I know what triple parenthesis means, Athena, Doctor Who, Tennant skip. 2 times speed, Ryan is intense. I imagine it's very intense. The baby Gronk Doctor. The sweaty gamer Doctor. Oh god. I can't tell you the jokes that I'm not telling you. I can't tell you the things that are popping up in my head right now. Oh dear. Oh god. Can you add flag of Canada? Flag of Canada is... The fuck is that picture right now? It's the Borad! Doctor, your phantom tracks is all mine. The Muster. The racist Doctor. Oh, there's a couple of those, unfortunately, as well. That has been known to happen. A lot of people like casting POC characters with white people in the fan Doctor community. And I'm personally against it, but it happens a lot. Apparently YouTube doesn't like me telling you, what the fuck? Alright, so, let's read about the Borad now. Because we're getting very distracted. Because I'm operating on either too much or too little sleep. You can try and work out yourself. Borad looks like he has strong opinions. He does. He looks like he has strong opinions that he will drop on you without a moment's hesitation. Just like me. The Borad, formerly Magellan, took over the planet Carful and created the Time Lash before his eventual defeat by the 6th Doctor he do. His scientific career. The problem word is probably dog whistle, yes. The Carfulans used Borad as the title, like president, rather than a name. Yet when Magellan took power, he referred to himself only by his title, a scientist living in a vault. He had been exposed by the 3rd Doctor, who he'd befriended when he'd arrived on the planet, to the ruling council for unethical experiments on Morlocks. The fucking 80s, man. They were a different time. The Ben Shapiro Doctor. Hi Thomas, hey, how you doing? Hope you're good. I did add the flag page, yes. After the Doctor left Carful, Magellan was apparently able to continue his experiments, but was accidentally fused with one of the Morlocks via Muscocosine 80, becoming half Morlocks and half Carfulon. He believed that his intelligence and longevity had increased and deemed it a glorious transformation. And people wonder why people weren't taking Doctor Who seriously in the 80s. It's unbelievable. Can you imagine? Can you imagine such a thing? But despite reveling in his apparent newfound longevity and increased intelligence, Magellan was conscious about how he appeared. Indeed, later he screamed when he saw his deformed features. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. The Diddy Doctor, maybe don't Craig too far. I don't know. I don't know where the line is. As long as you don't endorse P. Diddy. Probably shouldn't though. Probably shouldn't. I don't want to get demonetized. There's one episode of Doctor Who from scratch that YouTube was like, this is flagged. And I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know why. But I do wonder which one of you said something. I guess we found it too far. I guess we found a line on TardisWiki Wiki Roulette. It's not really a line. It's not really a line. Generally, I feel like my line is, if internet comment etiquette with Eric can get away with saying it, I can say it. That's my actual line. We need more Doctor Who episodes where he fights Nazis. Watch Predator of the Daleks with the Answer Doctor. It's the Dalek episode where we go in fucking hard. On that aspect of it. Too much talk about the web planet, maybe. I think we should talk more about the web planet, personally. Has anyone added the article on nudity to the wheel? I don't think we added the article on nudity to the wheel. It is now on the wheel, right underneath history. But right above Michael Moorcock Multiverse. Bible, I will add the Bible to it. Is it the King James version? I only read the King James version of the Leakley Bible, okay? Okay. So much for the tolerant left. Oh, God. Alright. We should, we should probably keep reading. This isn't like a great story, to be honest, but I think that's just because the story of the Borad isn't that interesting, because he's the main villain of fucking Time Lash. Oh, I didn't know that his behind the scenes is an anagram of Mengele. Did not catch that. Pretty good. Oh dear. Time Lash is good only when tripping acid. I've never tried that. Watching Time Lash while tripping acid. Never tried that. Let me speak, YouTube. Speak, Craig. Speak your truth. Whatever your truth may be. Sordid as it may be. Alright, we're gonna spin the wheel again. It's like hypnotic now. I can like pass out looking at that. My God. J. Edgar Hoover. Is he good or bad president? Which one was he? Which one was he? Was he a president? I don't know if he was a president. I should know if he was a president. Promote the subreddit, Ryan. Join the subreddit. I'm going to put a link in. I'll 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 put a link in. I do it. One sec. We need people in our fucking subreddit. There are 3 members. We need more. Are you clipping wild magic stuff too? You are a hero. Herbert Hoover was the president. Thank you. Hang on. I'm doing a thing. I'm trying to do the... Alright. Join our subreddit. Do it. Join it. He's on everyone else's phone. Why shouldn't he be on mine? Oh dear. Yeah, join the subreddit. Do it. I love that we have a subreddit now. That's when you know you've really made it. Clue. Is that from the movie Clue? What is going on? Join the subreddit though. Join it. Jub it. Is your subreddit a safe place for J. Edgar Hoover fans? I think so. I don't know. I don't know what J. Edgar Hoover did. So, J. Edgar Hoover was an individual who served as a director of the FBI on July 1945. He wrote a handwritten note regarding a letter that had been intercepted by the American Office of Censorship. The letter was addressed to a Chicago newsletter and alleged that Adolf Hitler was living in a hacienda nearly 500 miles away from Buenos Aires. Hoover's handwriting was scrawled and indecipherable, but the note indicated that he took the allegation seriously. J. Edgar Hoover ran the FBI like a secret police. Okay, he was not a good guy. Cool. Cool. He helped contain Megatron, though. Herbert Hoover. I will add Herbert Hoover to the wheel too. I will add Herbert Hoover to the wheel. Join our fucking subreddit. There, I promoted the subreddit. Are you proud of me for promoting the subreddit? Is Herbert the pervert on Tardis Wiki? I don't think it is. Right from scratch on Thursday. It looks like we're doing a right from scratch on Thursday. You don't better fucking show up. Anyway. I will add Herbert Hoover. And then we're going to spin the wheel. And it would be really funny if it landed on Herbert Hoover. We will see. Right now. In this moment. In this glorious moment. Nuclear war! Oh. Okay. Why are you happy about this? Your fathers are revolting. A nuclear war marked the end of Donald Trump's 7th term as president, in which time he was placed in a cryogenic capsule. By 34-8-309, Trump had been removed from the capsule by the cockroaches which roamed the earth and was the last human remaining, with all traces of humanity apparently swept away. Trump didn't seem to mind, considering humans bigly overrated. He mentioned how his 7th term had ended to the 7th Doctor, to the 15th Doctor, and Ruby Sunday when they encountered him. And what? Which one of you wrote this? Oh! 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 Is that a compliment? Because they're like professional TV writers. I thought this was one of yours. It's very good. Ryan, the screen. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm getting punished for not showing the page. How are you gonna fucking punish me? Alright, let's go. We got one more wheel spinning us, people. You'll see. No! No! Stop it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't kill me off in a Doctor Who story. Don't do it. I'll never... No! I don't like that. I'm scared now. Oh dear. I am sorry that I didn't like turn the page over though. I lives forever. You got jump scared by an ad? Yes, there's ads now. I'm glad that the ads work. Can we see the page for a few moments? Yeah, you can see the page. You can see your hard work. There you go. There you go. Bask in it. In its glory. I'm just gonna sit here. Okay. Mm-hmm. There we go. Alive Riggers. I think Soto meant the war page. Oh, there you go. I like the result. I think that's pretty funny. You have to sway gently from side to side. You mean like this? Hang on, let me center myself a little bit more for you. You mean like this? Yeah. Like a what? Like a me. What's your favorite sci-fi TV show besides Doctor Who? Ooh, it's a toss-up between Star Trek Deep Space Nine and the original Twilight Zone. I would say that's probably be my favorites, thinking about it. Yeah, I'd say those are probably my favorites. The wee avatar with the ball hats. What's your favorite sci-fi TV show, Craig the Panda? Very curious. Very, very curious. Either the Sarah Jane Adventures, which are Doctor Who, so could the BBC have not come up with a snappier and less unwieldy title than The War Between the Land and the Sea? I feel like it's such a pretentious title. Why couldn't they have just called it Unit? Right? They could have called it Absolute Unit, and they didn't, and I'm always going to be disappointed about that fact. I like the Twilight Zone. I'm a big anthology guy. Yeah, I respect that. Me too. I like the Twilight Zone a lot. I love I just love with the Twilight Zone how idea driven it is. Land versus sea. I mean, the sea always wins. We know this. Should have called it Kate and the Kiddo. God damn it. Don't you mean Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire? It's pretty good. What is the damn thing called? Everyone knows Emerald was the best one. Yeah, but you like D&D 3.5, Najawin. You like having 50 fucking classes that are just wizard but worse. And then you just pick a fucking wizard anyway. World, yeah. One of your favorite movies is Creepshow. That's pretty cool. Creepshow's a good movie. You know what? If I was showrunner of Doctor Who, Doctor Who would look a bit like Creepshow. I would bring back that like 80s, like just everything bathed in different colors, man. Like, and they're at night. You're in like a fucking hospital. There's fucking red light streaming out of the fucking window. I would do that, man. That's what my Doctor Who would look like. Like a slasher movie. I would also bring back squibs. I do think that Doctor Who has gotten a bit toothless over the years. So, and I would argue since series 1, it's been a gradual process. And I would aim to give it fangs again. That would be my goal as Doctor Who showrunner. To be completely honest, I would up the horror. especially cosmic horror. There's lots to be exploited there. I would, you know, the idea that the Doctor is like Space Jesus and like the most important person, like, I would smash that to fucking like first episode in, I would do that. Just break the Doctor's mind. First episode in. What is Kalos? The Doctor is just that guy. The Doctor is just a guy. I am of the view the Doctor isn't as heroic as people like to think. I'm not saying about whether or not they're heroic. I'm talking about whether or not they're important, Xavier. AKA timeline puritanism. No, I agree. I think the Doctor is fundamentally an enforcer of the status quo. And I would like to do a story where the Doctor realizes they've been enforcing a bad status quo and then elects to try and become an agent of change and like fix it. I think that that's the last really interesting Doctor Who story to tell, to be honest. I'll tell it one day. We hardly ever see the after effects of their meddling. That is also true. I mean, if you think about like the 10th Doctor era, he is basically like the 10th Doctor is the neoconservative ideal. Like, he's literally going around to all of these different, like, I would like to note, savage animalistic alien races. He's going around to all of them and like forcing them to conform to the, let's be frank, New Labour way of thinking. Like, that is what the 10th Doctor era is about. But it's all morally justified because at the end of the day, it's either him or the Daleks, isn't it? I do think the Doctor is important, but unnaturally his interference... Yeah, no, I agree. That's how I think it should be. It should be like Spider-Man. Like, they're not important because they have some big destiny. They're important because of their actions over time. Like, coalescing and forming connections and stuff. I completely agree. He did free the Ood, though. Yeah, no, he did. In that case, Kako Queen, the humans are the beastly, like, monstrous ones. It's a subversion, but it's only allowed to be a subversion because the expectation was set up beforehand that it would be the other way around. Like, the fact that it's a story about slavery and that they're going to rescue the Ood from slavery, bear in mind, that's the fucking plot twist. Like, the Ood are treated as monsters for, like, a good part of that story in the beginning. Like, they do bait and switch you into thinking the Ood are going to be the monsters again. Like in Planet of the Ood. Yeah, I don't know. Doctor Who is woke, the Doctor is literally an alien. Why are you putting fires up? And I mean, do we have a guarantee that he ended that slavery? Did he go back and check? Did he make sure? Planet of the Ood is just the Aztecs' apologia in this essay. Inject that Colosseum. Oh god, I love it here. Alright, we'll do one more wheel spin. He did in the end of time. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that they remembered that you're supposed to do that. Alright. Checkmate, Ryan. Yeah, no, it's okay. You win this one. You have to be gracious in defeat. Alan agrees. Well, I guess I'm not making any money today. Let's take a look. Nudity referred to, I think it'll be fine. Nudity referred to as being naked was a state of wearing no clothing. According to the 11th Doctor, everyone was naked underneath, an observation which disturbed Clara Osborne. Rhys Williams referred to as being in the nude or waking up as his morning glory. That's not what he referred to as. That's not what that means. That's not what that means. That's not what that means. Who wrote that? Who wrote the edit? That's not what that means. Morning glory specifically refers to a morning erection. Correct yourselves. Yeah, thank you for dabbing for that. In 1869, I'm definitely not getting monetized now. Gwyneth, despite being seen as a roast Taylor's mind, said that YouTube's taken all of that ad revenue. Some of the people in her time were half naked. Raxacoricophalopatorians, such as those from the Slovene family. That's how you know I play Doctor Who, because I can say Raxacoricophalopatorians like it's nothing. Well, those from the Slovene family did not wear clothes naturally, but did use compression-filled collars to fit into skin suits for infiltration purposes. Poisoned by the gas exchange, while wearing a suit made from the human Joseph Green, Jakrasa Felfoch Passamade Slovene was encouraged to shed his suit by his fellow Slovene. Finally, Jakrasa proclaimed that victory should be naked. Historians have been allowed access to the monster vaults of the databanks in the Doctor's TARDIS, observed that the absorber-lofts of Clom, as a result of drawing sustenance through their skin, needed to be as naked as possible, and so naturally wore little more than a thong. They noted this predilection was shared with the Slovene from Clom's twin world of Raxacoricophalopatorius. It's Raxacoricophalopatorius, not Raxacoricophalopatorians, by the way. Apparently whoever wrote this article did it like this. There's the person who wrote this scene a naked person. Abortion is evil, every single conservative. What do we think of classic Doctor Who element morning glory? When Martha Jones was captured and copied by the Sontarans during their 2009, her clone emerged from the cloning pool naked. Martha was later stripped of her clothes, which were taken by the clone to maintain the disguise, and left in a deep trance, wearing only a white medical gown for modesty. You know, it's interesting. They never pulled that shit on the other companions. They never had the only companion in New Who. The only RTD companion who has been stripped naked and then like forced to lie unconscious on a hospital bed. It's the same one he paired with Mickey. Remember that discussion we had a while ago? Yeah, they really treated her poorly, didn't they? Slovene is the name of the family. Yeah, but Raxacoricophalopatorius is the name of the planet. Raxacoricophalopatorians is the name of the species. I am right. I know this, because I wrote the Magnificent Brothers Slovene. Jack was also forced stripped. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but the thing is, he was done with a sci-fi device on screen, and it was played as a joke, and he was into it. I think it was a very different situation for Martha, and then it was also played for horror when it happened to Martha as well. It's not great, is it? Good point. It was written by. Having been born from the 10th Doctor's hand, the Meta Crisis 10th Doctor emerged inside the Doctor's naked. As Donna Noble awkwardly pointed out, the Doctor promptly acquired clothing to wear after making the TARDIS dematerialized from the crystal. It does happen sometimes, yes, sir. Visitors to Tasha Lem's papal mainframe were required to strip naked. The 11th Doctor obliged to this as he visited the papal mainframe just prior to the siege of Trenzalore for the benefit of the human companion Clara Oswald. The Doctor projected hologram clothes into her visual cortex, which made her perceive the naked Doctor as still being dressed. When the two were invited aboard the mainframe, he had Clara swallow a hologram projector, which created a hologram shell, which fashioned a holographic outfit to cover her own nudity. Can't believe he didn't genocide the Daleks butt naked. Is he butt naked for that entire story or just when he lands? If you split the Doctor down the original in the middle when they had a meta crisis, who would be the original? Assuming they regenerate at the same rate, they would both be the original and therefore neither be the original. 11 ever put on clothes. I know. Does that mean 12 is naked for like the start of his run? I used to be friends with someone who like thought that the Doctor being like naked in that episode was like offensive, and like they gave the episode like a 1 out of 10 just because of the Doctor being naked. Swinging around his cane. Whoa! Okay. The scene in Bad Wolf where Jack Harkness is disrobed was originally filmed full length with rear nudity, according to John Barrowman, the safest video. And then Zygon when being you isn't enough, notably featured full frontal nudity as well as sexual. That's how the era should end. Ryan, will I watch the Zygon film on stream? I'll do a movie night in the Discord if you want. I won't watch that as content, but I will watch it with you guys, like, in free time if you want. I'll do that. I'm heading off. It's alright. I'm going now. This was the end of the show. Bit of an abrupt end, but that happens sometimes. Make sure to follow the Reddit. Make sure to join the subreddit. Make sure to follow me on Twitch at Wild Magic. And I will be live again tonight at midnight GMT, doing more streaming. We're doing Baldur's Gate shopping episode today. So, won't that be exciting? Something keeps triggering a sensor, but don't know what. Oh. Goodbye, fam. I love you all. And I'll be seeing you tonight, probably. Bye!